Namaste
and welcome back to Grow with the J.A.N family.
मेरा नाम अंजलि है.
And today we're going to be doing a beautiful song in tribute to the soldiers and to Modi ji. We know he went up to visit with them. He went to see the fallen soldiers on their memorial. He went to the injured soldiers. He went out there and gave his speech, to the soldiers to get them ready, getting the border ready for whatever China's going to throw at them. So I think he was bringing lots of good spirits and positive message, and we're ready for the fight. No matter what comes, India is ready for it. The lion will roar, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to do this beautiful song, Sougandh Mujhe Iss Mitti, and we're reading a little bit of the translation, and so similar to Terry Mitty's song, but a little bit different. This is a little bit more about like your duty to the country. Your motherland is asking you, how are you going to repay?
Yeah.
It's not just the soldiers. Like Modi has given up a lot, and he really does give everything for India. There's no question about that. He is a nationalist, and if you love India, whether you're Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Sikh, he will touch your feet. He really will. Like, if you put country first, and that's what we've been saying here, country first, religion should stay in your home. This is what we've been talking about. And so it's like, we won't let India down. You vow to the soil of this nation. So I know the soldiers that are up there are on the border are just waiting to make India proud. And you know what, guys? We are already proud of you. The fact that you are on that border, no questions asked. We've seen the soldier that went up that asked everybody to take TikTok off their phone while he's fighting for your freedom. No question, you guys have already done and made India proud. You signed up, you're giving everything for your country, and you're on the border right now. And we send our thoughts and prayers to you. So we're going to start up this beautiful song.
Yeah.
सौगंध मुझे इस मिट्टी की, मैं देश नहीं मिटने दूंगा, ये देश नहीं मिटने दूंगा, ये देश नहीं झुकने दूंगा।
सौगंध मुझे इस मिट्टी की, मैं देश नहीं मिटने दूंगा, मैं देश नहीं मिटने दूंगा।
मेरी धरती मुझसे पूछ रही, कब मेरा कर्ज चुकाओगे?
मेरा गंबर मुझसे पूछ रहा, कब अपना धर्म निभाओगे?
मैंने वचन दिया भारत माँ को, वचन दिया भारत माँ को, तेरा शीश नहीं झुकने दूंगा।
सौगंध मुझे इस मिट्टी की, मैं देश नहीं मिटने दूंगा, ये देश नहीं मिटने दूंगा, ये देश नहीं
झुकने दूंगा।
जाऊंगा
वो जितनी रात बढ़ाएंगे
मैं उतने सूरज उगाऊंगा इस छल फरेब की आंधी में छल फरेब की आंधी में
ये दीप नहीं बुझने दूंगा
सौगंध मुझे इस मिट्टी की मैं देश नहीं मिटने दूंगा ये देश नहीं मिटने दूंगा ये देश नहीं झुकने दूंगा इस मिट्टी की मैं देश नहीं मिटने दूंगा ये देश नहीं मिटने दूंगा ये देश नहीं
झुकने दूंगा
वंदे मातरम
माता की जय भारत माता की जय भारत माता की जय भारत माता की
This was a wonderful tribute to the soldiers.
Yeah.
You know, we so respect Modi ji, and we love that he went up there, not only to pay his respects, but to give some inspiration and support. I think not only is there tension at the border with the coronavirus, all this stuff going on, you know, it was just wonderful to see that no matter what, he is there, you know, to give support to the soldiers. You know, he so puts the country first all the time.
Yeah.
And this whole fiasco, I'm going to call it, with China just needs to stop. You
Needs
know,
to end.
we don't want the bloodshed. We want more of the political chess. And Modi started to play it, like, you know, banning the apps. That was awesome. We wish the
my
US
God,
would do
yeah.
that. That was just amazing. And now China's like, well, you can't ban our apps, but
Your jobs will be cut
your
off.
jobs, Indian jobs will be
There
cut.
will be more jobs with you gone.
Yeah. How many people downloaded Indian apps? I mean, I'm sure hundreds of you guys did, because the TikTok stock went down hugely, and we know a lot of the apps in India got big bumps up. So
Yeah.
that's exciting for India. Made in India.
In India.
Yeah, I think China is literally afraid.
Yeah.
And they're trying to do what they can to encroach on their neighbors. They're trying to do what they can to, like, distract the world from all their lies and deceit. You know, we've seen it firsthand with our mail here. If you haven't seen that video, we got mail from China that the police opened up and said it wasn't what it said on the outside. There wasn't a sender's name on it. The address wasn't a complete address. And so the second one we got, we sent back to China. So that they know we are not interested in their crap, and we believe in freedom of speech.
Yeah.
And we believe in democracy, and we are not going to let we're not going to let China think the world is stupid anymore. We're done with that.
Yeah.
And we know the lion is going to raise up against that dragon if worst case scenario happens.
Yeah.
But I love that this song, part of it says the storm of the conspiracies and cheating. And
Hashtag in China.
Hashtag
conspiracies and
China.
cheating.
Yeah, like that's all we've been dealing with is, you know, violating patents. Trump said it many times, violating treaties, like not free trade, fair trade,
Yeah.
you know. And then with the soldiers, this is gets me every time. They weren't coming with guns, but they came with sticks with barbed wires.
Bending the rules.
Bending the rules. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. And, we lost already 20 Indian soldiers, and I know they fought, but it was like tortured that they went down. And, China's like, oh, we didn't do anything. We didn't lose anybody. They're not saying anything. But they shut their mouth so much. Their people are yelling like, we don't get to say goodbye to our soldiers. This is the difference between democracy and Communist Party. India had all the pictures out. Everybody knew who had lost their lives, so they could pay respects to the families. They could pay the respects to those soldiers that put their life on the line. We were able to do that. Modi was able to go see them. China, people don't even know which soldiers passed, how many soldiers passed. The U.S. is saying 35 Chinese soldiers. Chinese is saying less than what India lost, but they're not really saying anything.
A number, yeah.
Yeah, we've heard even higher numbers from different sources. So, even their people don't even know. I would hope at least the families know, but who knows in China?
They don't have freedom of speech.
There's no freedom of speech. There's no way for them to know. They're banning now, like, Indian news TV.
They've already banned a bunch of social media, which sucks.
Yeah, so their people have no access to the outside world, where they're not getting the same crap the government is trying to feed them over and over and over again. But we know India is ready. We know the fighter jets are coming. We know Modi is not going to back down. This is not, the olden times. We are ready for the fight. So this is why we've been talking many times on this channel about India getting the Second Amendment, bringing in firearms for its citizens, but starting out with bringing the manufacturing in, learning how they're made so that you can make them better. You have probably the smartest people in the world in your country, engineers and tech-savvy people. Like, make it so your military has some of the highest tech weapons out there that you don't have to buy from other countries. And then you get a little bit more understanding, and then start training people. Have your military, retired military, train the civilians, and make sure they have checks, on them. Make sure that they're not crazy, and there's many things to it. So the police will know, and the government will know who has a gun, how many guns you have, and that you've been trained and educated on how to use them. This is why nobody comes knocking down the U.S. door. Yeah. We have layers and layers and layers of protection. Not only do we have high-tech weapons, not only do we make weapons ourselves, but a lot of the civilians, people don't come running across our border because a lot of our civilians have guns. More than half, I want to say. So it's just layers and layers of protection. And as much as we believe India is going to give China the best fight of their life and will kick some butt, we feel like in order to be stronger and to not have these smaller little countries picking at you all the time, like Pakistan, like Nepal, having that stronger core, I want to say, from the inside out, not just at the border, not just through your military, but layers and layers and layers of protection, so stuff like 2611 never happens again. This is what we're saying. Get the Second Amendment. Get, weaponry. Get making your weapons in India. Start it there. Make it many, many layers. So we are going to put our prayers out to Modi Ji to make sure that he keeps his cool and uses more politics than military force, hopefully, at this matter. Chess. Yeah. And our hearts go out to the soldiers and their families that lost their lives, but our prayers are with the soldiers that are at the border right now. So hopefully we'll see you guys
tomorrow. Bye.